What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's January 13th, 2024. Today's video will be doing a quick crypto market overview, followed by some Bitcoin ETF updates, and then we'll talk about a little bit about a MultiversX, and then last but not least, Internet Computer ICP. I have a couple things I'd share with you guys I think you find interesting. Stick around, and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone, hopefully you're having a great weekend right now. Could be Sunday right now, just depending on where at in the world you are. I got people from all over the world that watch me. Not that I'm a big wig or anything, but I can see the demographics, and I got a lot of people from the UK and Australia that watch me, which is pretty fun. So, yeah, but hopefully you guys are having a great weekend, and happy Saturday or Sunday, whenever you guys watch this video. But yeah, before we begin, if you guys don't mind, smash that thumbs up button on your way and consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on the bell notification so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to help support the channel. So we'll do a quick crypto market overview today. Got some Bitcoin ETF updates, some actual volume. We were talking about this in last night's live stream, me and Six Fig, which is another thing you guys should go check out if you haven't already. Pull that up here in a second. Got some MultiversX things I want to share with you guys, and then last but not least, Internet Computer. Got a couple things that I'd like to share with you guys as well. And if you do want to skip to whatever section of video, check the pinned comment down below. I do put in every single one of my videos. I put timestamps and also throughout the video, so you can skip to whatever section you guys want to watch, all for your viewing pleasure. So let's just jump right into it right now. Like I previously mentioned, go check out the crypto market news live from last night. It was a good one, man. We talked a whole bunch of different things. We did a market overview. We talked why Bitcoin is dropping. We did a lot of technical analysis on Bitcoin, ICP, even some stocks. We did MicroStrategy and NVIDIA. And at the end of the video, we even talked about non-crypto related stuff. We talked about Six Fig's alien encounter and maybe our dream cars and a couple other different things I think you guys will like. So give this video a watch if you guys haven't already. You can see the timestamps. You can click on whatever interests you. All right, so let's jump right into it right now. So market, I do believe, is up a little bit today. The last 24 hours, up about 1%. Bitcoin's pretty neutral. Didn't really move much today. It's about 42,787. He's doing pretty good, up 2.22% on the day, sitting at 2,570. Solana's up about 5.6%, and Cardano up about 2.24%, sitting at 55 cents. Top gainers last 24 hours. We got Parsec, up about 27%. We got JTO up about 23.3%, and Synapse up about 22.13%, sitting at 69 cents. Top losers the last 24 hours, we got Aurora down about 5.5%, Vara down about 5.46%, and Origin Token down about 4.84%, sitting at 17 cents. Not too much red today, but yeah. All right, today is January 13th, 2024. It's Korean American Day. National Rubber Ducky Day. What else we got here? Make Your Dream Come True Day. National Catherine Day. Kathleen Day. Sticker Day. National Sticker Day. That's crazy. They have a holiday for stickers. And yeah, let's take a look at the birthdays. I think there was like one person that I recognized that was famous. Patrick Dempsey. Orlando Bloom. Liam Hemsworth. So there's your birthdays for January 13th. Crypto Bubbles top 100. Looking on the daily, see a green. That's good to see. Take a look at the top one, or my favorites right now. ICP doing the best the last 24 hours, up 6.8%, sitting at $12.77. Got CKB up 3.3%. Elrond up about 3.3%, sitting at $54.13. Fear and Greed Index dropped a little bit from the previous day. We're currently looking at about a 60 on the Fear and Greed Index scale. Obviously, the traditional markets weren't open today, but on Friday they did close. S&P closed green, NASDAQ was green, and Dow Jones, unfortunately, was in the red. DXY, I've been tracking this every single video, pretty much. But let me just, I hate when this does this. Pretty much has been going in this channel sideways, up and down, up and down, up and down, not much movement, but I look at the DXY. Usually when it's up, that's when crypto traditional markets are down, and vice versa. Just another one of those charts just to keep an eye on. So, I don't know if it's going to be making a move to the up or left, but I don't know. We'll see how next week plays out. Total crypto market cap, currently looking at about a $1.64 trillion. We've been kind of hovering in this channel, going up and down. At least we're making A little bit higher highs here and there, so that's good to see. We kind of are using this bottom trend line in this channel as a support at about the 1.628 trillion. We did kind of wick down to it, and we're just slightly above it right now. A little bit overbought here, not really, kind of neutral, at least on the daily. So again, looking at this bottom trend line as the support, and this top as kind of a resistance at the 1.73 trillion. All right, Bitcoin dominance right now continues to decline here on the daily. Currently looking at about a 51.03% for Bitcoin dominance. Usually when Bitcoin dominance is down, that's kind of when you have the altcoins making a run for it. You guys have it for your market overview. Let's jump into Bitcoin right now. Let me just refresh this. So Bitcoin is up about 0.5% today. We're at about $42,785. Market cap's about $838 billion with about $19 billion of trading volume the last 24 hours. All right, so Bitcoin, just looking at the charts right now, there is this trend line that I drew that it's kind of being a nice support right now for Bitcoin. You can see we touched it here, we wicked here, wicked here, wicked here, and then most recently we wicked here at about the $42,500 level. The other day we did wick way below it down here, about $41,366, but again, we did recover nicely. We are using this support line as a nice support, or this trend line as a nice support. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. On the shorter time frames, let me just go into about the 4-hour chart. It does look like we kind of have a ascending triangle here that didn't really play out. Went more to the downside. That's, I think, the second day of the ETFs here. That's what we saw, but I don't know. What do we have right now? Kind of looks like we got a, let's see if this would happen. It's not working right now. Let's go look. Let's actually look at the hourly. Let's look at a smaller time frame. That might be a little bit better. But looks like TradingView wants to freeze on me. Of course it does. And that's the beauty, like I always say in all my videos that I record, I don't edit any of my videos. I just shoot straight from the hip, hit record, and this is what you guys get. Okay, so this is a look at the hour. It looks like we're kind of coiling up a little bit right here. Let's see what we got. Maybe kind of a descending triangle playing out. I don't know. What is this that keeps messing me up? There we go. Let me just delete this crap. I don't know what the heck's going on. Yeah, it kind of looks like we have a descending triangle playing out, which is bearish. So, oh man, it is literally respecting the TA on this trend line right here. But yeah, descending triangle, we're squeezing right now towards the very end. So man, if we break that support, we might see a nice little downtrend for Bitcoin. But again, we're right at this bottom trend line that we've historically been using. So descending triangle, not good, but you know, we got that support. So just keep an eye on that one. All right, so finally, we got some numbers from the source Bloomberg about the spot ETFs and the total volume the last 2 days. A lot of people were just kind of just doing the total volume. They weren't actually taking into account the inflows and the outflows. This chart right here kind of says it all. So the total inflows that we had the last 2 days for trading the spot Bitcoin ETF was about 1.4 billion. The outflows was about 579 million. Of those 579 million were from the GBTC. Obviously, they've been locked up for a couple years, so now that it went live, a lot of people are taking profits, and that was the total outflows from that GBTC only, which explains the reasons behind the dump. This guy's saying over the next 1 to 2 weeks, most of the outflows from Grayscale will stop, and the same money will enter into other spot Bitcoin ETFs. So hold on to your Bitcoin and don't panic. This is nothing. This is just another day for crypto. So hold my beer. Here's another thing that I found was the Bitcoin and the 4-year simple moving average. The pullback to 43,000 today, Bitcoin's well above its 4-year simple moving average. You guys can see right here, this green line is the 4-year simple average, which that is at kind of at the $29,400 level. This guy is always purchasing small amounts of Bitcoin, dollar cost average, until he is retiring. However, if the price pulls back below this 4-year simple moving average, he's going to get a lot more aggressive. Bitcoin rarely trades below this magical green line. When it does, it's only for a short period of time. Note, I would never use the word sell when describing my strategy. Selling is not part of the plan. The case is for a lot of other Bitcoin holders. Here's a nice little chart kind of comparing the 2017 run-up to today, the 2023-2024. You guys can see, whenever we do this 40% to the downside, 25%, 40%, 35%, everyone's saying it's over. Same goes to show what's happened over the last couple of months or over the course of the last year for Bitcoin. 20% dump here, It's over. 20%, 20%. What we just most recently had is a wick down to the 15%. It's over. No, guys, it's not over. Bitcoin is not dead. So, I mean, if you're new, it's probably, you're like freaking out. But hey, it's just another day for Bitcoin. Here's something I found. I haven't found anyone talk about it. And I know Six Figs likes to use the Ichimoku Cloud, but this is the Ichimoku Red Cloud mid tops on the weekly. So when you look at the weekly here, there's this what's called the mid top right here in 2012. And then this looks like 2015. The Red Cloud target of 740. The actual mid top price was 789. The Red Cloud target here, this top, was 12,608. The actual mid-top was 13,800. And then most recently, you can see the Ichimoku Cloud here in the weekly. This top right here, we just recently touched it, that $49,100 level. And you got to see what kind of happens afterwards. So this has marked the mid-top with a very high accuracy in previous cycles, but in the event 49.1 was the high, this would have been pinpoint. The high also came on the day of the ETF launch, like the CME futures launch in 2017, one day after the cycle top. And then he's just kind of comparing it to different events that happened. People have said that there will be no more corrections with ETFs here, but that is obviously not true. They will then make excuses to say GBTS is being sold, and that is the reason Bitcoin's correcting. While they told you before that we would see an instant launch to 100K in approval, which obviously we didn't see. It's all about the cycles, fear and greed over and over. Time's not different until price clearly proves that is, and it hasn't. So I don't know. This is another chart that I liked using the Ichimoku Cloud. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. Jumping to the next one. This is big. What nobody's saying about Vanguard. So Vanguard isn't allowing their customers to purchase the spot Bitcoin ETF. And then what nobody is saying is that they are major stakeholders in a lot of these Bitcoin mining companies. Vanguard is. Same thing. They're big holders into other companies that hold Bitcoin or believe in Bitcoin. So why are they saying one thing but doing another? A lot of people tend to say that a lot. So they can, continue stacking their bags secretly. But yeah, anti-Bitcoin finance giant Vanguard is pumping money into Bitcoin mining farms. So they have about $7.7 trillion in assets under management. The finance giant shocked the market by refusing to offer recent approved spot Bitcoin ETFs. So Vanguard is a holder in Marathon Digital, their largest owner actually, with 8.11% of all shares worth $216.10 million. So is BlackRock. So they hold the Bitcoin mining company Marathon, but they don't offer the spot Bitcoin ETF to their clients or their customers. They're also a massive holder in Riot Platforms with 9.12% of all shares worth about $236.45 million, followed by BlackRock, which obviously does offer the spot Bitcoin ETF to their customers. Vanguard is one of the top shareholders of CleanSpark, another Bitcoin mining company. I'm a shareholder of that as well. It's doing really well. Cypher Mining and TeraWolf. So why is Vanguard not providing spot Bitcoin ETFs for their customers, but they're giant stakeholders in these Bitcoin mining companies? And also MicroStrategy. They have an 8.24% stake as of September 2023, making it the second largest institution shareholder in MicroStrategy. Vanguard is. So why? Why are they doing this? Are they going to eventually, you think? I think the CEO recently talked, the Vanguard CEO, on why they're not going to offer it, but it kind of contradicts exactly what they're doing when they're investing in these Bitcoin mining companies and to MicroStrategy, which are huge, which is a big, giant believer in Bitcoin. What the heck, guys? So makes you think, right? And then here's kind of a little meme here. Here's Vanguard. I don't know who these people are, the CEOs and probably whoever of the company. But then here's the Bitcoin boat. They're just kind of sailing away, man. They're the sinking ship. They're not jumping on the Bitcoin boat here. So yeah, hop on the Bitcoin lifeboat. Didn't seem like it. Last but not least, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Valkyrie, they have been seen on Times Square billboard, and they have one of my favorites. Tickers is BRR, money printer go BRR. So there you guys have it for the spot Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin news. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what you guys all think about that. All right, so jumping into next, we got MultiversX, EGLD's the ticker. Currently looking at about a $54.35 MultiversX, down about 1.3% the last 24 hours. Only a $1.4 billion market cap. Last 24-hour trading volume is about $33,131,000. Don't really have too much to talk about with Elrond and whatnot, but let's get into a little bit of price action. I do see this symmetrical triangle that is kind of playing out right now, or squeezing really tight with the symmetrical triangle, which is historically bullish pattern. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going on. A little bit oversold. This is looking at the 1 hour chart. Let's take a look at the 4 hour chart. Kind of neutral here on the RSI, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Pretty much have been kind of trading sideways for MultiversX over the last week or so. All right, I like this. This is from Super Rare Bears. This actually is from Andre MX _. Does a lot of good MultiversX talent. Go give him a follow. But he created these two charts, kind of just an overview. If you guys are, follow ICP and you're interested in MultiversX, because I do a lot of that content. This is just kind of I don't know. You guys can zoom in. It might be hard for you guys to see, but just go check out, this post. But it's kind of just opportunities, risks, what the roadmap is, stats, the socials, a whole bunch of different things, kind of like a flyer. Here's another kind of a cheat sheet here. The X Portal app, one of my favorite apps, non-custodial, how to use it, what to do, and then the different yield DeFi protocols that they have, how to get into NFTs using the XOXNO platform. That's my favorite. Just a bunch of different multiverse apps, the DEXs, launch pads, different tools, and just how to explore the multiverse chain. So yeah, just kind of some cheat sheets. If you guys are interested in that, either pause it and look at it, or go check out Andre MX or this post from Super Rare Bears that was yesterday at about 11:59 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, just kind of a good flyer, especially if you guys are new into the MultiversX ecosystem. And the other big thing that people are talking about is Benjamin Minsu, however the heck you say his name, keeps counting down the days. What is this? Hopefully it is going to be big. People are saying there's a lot of speculation on what it is. Hopefully it's a nothing burger, because this is a big countdown. Shout out to Peppermint Pinsu. He has a meme collection I follow, but he does put out a lot of good content. And these are just some possible things that it could be. The faster finality, up to 92% that they've been talking about. Shards that are capable of 30,000 transactions per second. Some sovereign bands. Is it the DEX version 3? Paying gas in any token. X Fabric full features. Is it more interoperability? There's just a whole slew of different things that people are trying to guess what this is. Is it the ambassador program? I don't know. What do you guys think that Benjamin is counting down to? Like, what on the end of this month? What exactly? Not exactly sure, but hopefully it is big. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. That's pretty much all I have for MultiversX. Nothing too crazy out there right now going on. But yeah, this is pretty much the biggest thing in the next 18 days. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, last, let's talk about Internet Computer. Doing pretty good the last 24 hours, up about 6.1%, sitting at about a $12.80 ICP, over $181 million in trading volume, looking at about a $5.8 billion market cap, ranked number 18th. So taking a look at the price right now, we have been kind of moving upwards in this channel, making some higher highs along the way. We're now just touching this bottom trend line of the channel, using it as a nice support. And even within this channel, we have a symmetrical triangle that is squeezing. We're either going to break this channel for the first time since the 11th of December to go to the downside, or we're just going to bounce right off and maybe continue to the upside. Maybe go up to that $15.30 level. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, it is the weekend, so not much trading volume going on. We'll just have to see what happens with Bitcoin next week. Maybe we could see a nice little pump to the upside for ICP. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now for ICP. Trading along this channel, using these as a support and resistance, and this symmetrical triangle playing out on the smaller, well, could potentially play out here on the smaller time frame for ICP. Talked about this yesterday. Dfinity did a couple new grants to couple different projects, one of which that caught my eye was tabbylab.io. It is a point of sale, kind of like a Square, where you can use it. They're going to integrate cryptocurrency. And one of the cryptocurrencies that they first want to integrate, I do believe they have a couple different things, is CKBTC and ICP. And I do believe they are offering a couple other different things. I kind of scoped out their website a little bit. I do believe this is based out of Malaysia, so I don't know with the rules and regulations by country, if it's going to come to the United States or how it's going to work. But yeah, it looks pretty simple right here. They kind of like show how you can create your orders. You can have reports, different settings. Yeah, so it's real plain. A couple of their partners. But yeah, I looked at the bottom down here. I do believe they are based out of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So if you guys know anything about this, or anything about Tabby Lab, let me know in the comments. But I thought that's kind of cool. Point of sale system using internet computer and CKBTC, and I do believe a couple other different cryptos you can use for payments. All right, another thing that's going to be happening at the World Economic Forum, and I talked about this with Six Figs last night in my last video. Kind of a red flag in my opinion, but hey, it gets the word out there for internet computer. But you got the Jan, pretty sure it's Jan Kamenich. He is the CTO for Dfinity, going to be speaking at Davos. It's like this little hub within World Economic Forum meeting called Davos in Switzerland on January 18, 2024. He's going to be on the panel for the Sustainability Landscape and Applications and Challenges on day 4, which will be a Thursday, so I'm sure that'll be a good speech, and he's going to be talking with other people along with Dominic Williams. He'll be on that panel as well, so just an FYI for you guys. And then this is another big thing, and a couple people have been talking about this. I'm just bringing it back up in case you guys are new to ICP or you're from MultiversX wanting to learn more about ICP, or just a random person watching this video. But they have an upcoming ETF/ETP that'll start trading on January 24th. It's a way for people who want to participate in Web3, who don't want to go through a centralized exchange, have no interest in NNS, voting, etc. So this is going to be taking place in Europe, not in the United States. It's kind of like their ETF equivalent. And this is going to be from Valor Inc. They're planning to launch physical-backed ETP for Internet Computer Protocol token in collaboration with the Dfinity Foundation. So they have a subsidiary company called DeFi Technologies. They're going to be announcing this product, physical-backed exchange-traded product, an ETP for ICP. And this was announced on November 29, 2023, so about, a month or two ago. And they're going to be offering, again, this physical-backed ETP for the ICP token in collaboration with Dfinity. And this is from Oliver Rousey-Newton, the CEO of DeFi and director of Valor, is saying, through our asset-backed issuance platform and operational expertise in the ETP market, we aim to create robust and diversified investment opportunities for their investors. This collaboration enables safe and easy access to ICP tokens via traditional brokers, banks, and platforms. In this way, ICP can be integrated into every portfolio, just as shares and bonds have been for decades. And there's a lot of talk about this. People were saying that this was what initially kind of sparked interest in the run-up for ICP that we recently saw at the end of December, early January. I mean, it could be. And some people were saying that this is only German-based ETP, but I do believe this is going to be for all of Europe. So just something to keep an eye on. This could cause it to take off a little bit. If it could be a nothing burger. I don't know. But there's a lot of commotion about this ETP that is going to be launched here on January 24th. So keep an eye on to that one. All right, last but not least, the current amount of ICP on exchanges just updated. I'm going to try to keep you guys updated every single day on this, but it's gone down the last day. We have a net outflow of about negative 32,584 on all exchanges in the last day. Let's take a look at Coinbase right now. Coinbase looks like they've actually increased a net flow of about 26,000. But Binance had about negative 161,614 ICP leave the exchange. Just the other day, we had a positive inflow. There was some whale or something that had like 700-some thousand that they moved onto Binance. Maybe they sold a bunch or just put some on there. But yeah, there was an increase of about 763,000. And then the last 2 days, we saw a negative outflow of negative 147,000. And just today, about 161,614 out of Binance. And on Kraken, we had a negative outflow of about 13,000 this past day, and an increase on OKX, about 82,731. So again, guys, just keep an eye on that. If there is, too much out of an outflow on these exchanges, that's going to cause, delayed transfers if you guys are trying to move something out until they either get people moving them back onto the exchange, or, you know, could cause a supply shock as well. But again, last 2 days, we've had a net outflow of about 126,000 ICP and negative 32,000 for this past day. All right, guys, so that's going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing if you aren't. Turn on the bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Easiest thing you guys can do to support my channel. Go give me a follow on Twitter if you aren't already at crypto_airborne. That's where I am the most active on all my social media accounts. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Happy Saturday night. Again, not much craziness going on this weekend. Usually every weekend's kind of like that. So we'll just have to wait and see how next week plays out with the spot Bitcoin ETF trading, all the GBTC. Hopefully all those people sell off, and then we're going to see more inflow. Hence, that'll push the price of Bitcoin upwards and the rest of the crypto market. So that's what we all want to see. So again, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne